right, let's do this. I want to go home. I'm done with this. All right, yo, see this podcast, episode 134. George, Greg, back in the building. Hey, we appreciate everybody.
Is this even working?
Yeah, it's recording. Like I said, appreciate everybody listening to the podcast. You can obviously subscribe to us on iTunes, Spotify, Google Play, Podbean.
You got these?
And other platforms. No.
I thought this was the one you should show me.
No, low tops. And for the video people,
did you take the bubble off on the side?
Visual people, I got the bubble on the side.
Did you take it off?
No, well, I don't have them yet. They came from, I got them a feature.
Oh. Damn, you copping everything from them. You worship feature, huh?
I got 2 sneakers from them. Shout out to Feature OB. I got...
You don't stop doing shout-outs?
I don't do shout-outs. Why are you still drinking that Voss water? Y'all almost got a boatload at the house.
Sponsored by... My house is sponsored by Voss.
Tell Claire to hook it up, Pete.
You know her? How does my hat look? Got it tipped to the seaside.
Looks the same, right? Same time.
It's the same.
Looks the exact same with the headphones on. I'm starting over. Yo.
This what are you doing,
George back in the building. Greg. Hey. Subscribe to us.
No idea
iTunes,
what he's doing.
Spotify,
today.
Google Play, Stitcher, Podbean, everything. Shout out to my hat being missing. Bruh, I should have put a paper towel around my head or something. Bro. My head is gigantic and my hairline is trash.
You should have worn a headband like Bron.
All of our YouTube. Dude, I would have wore a bandana, but I forgot something.
LeBron doesn't wear bandanas. He wears headbands.
Well, I need one. Shout out to our YouTube viewership. We appreciate you guys like always. Always remember, 100% authentic sneakers. Go to goat.com/sneakdis. Help support the podcast like always. Thanksgiving good, George?
Yes. But that's loud.
It's not loud. It's not
turn it
loud.
Down, fam.
Which one?
I don't know. Slider.
Bro, come on, man.
Yeah, better.
It better be recording because I don't hear nothing.
I don't know. Is it okay? You got that right this time. Is this camera working?
Yeah. It'll shut off eventually. Thanksgiving good?
I guess so. I don't know. I mean,
where did they go? Mom's house?
8. No, they went to Tucson.
Oh,
8.
that's right. They go to his sister.
Turkey. I mean, I was sick the whole time, so I'm just gonna go ahead and say, nah.
You stay sick.
That's definitely not true. You're sniffling as you say that.
I get sick all the time, but you stay sick. You get sick 3 times a year, and each time it's at least 2.5 months. So that's a fact.
Not 3 times.
One time,
maybe twice.
One time you got sick, and you were sick for a really long time. I went home and had to talk with Lucille.
All right, yes, he was planning stuff.
I was letting you know, I'm super concerned.
I wonder who gets his shoes if he.
At lunch, he was mad, dizzy, man. He was wobbling in the stool at the Vig, B.
Look, you forgot what you were talking about.
I did. It's kind of a slow sneaker.
You were saying goat sneak this, and then you said Thanksgiving.
They already know. Everyone's been going to the site, checking it out.
I don't know what that means. Thanksgiving?
Thanksgiving's good. That was fine. I mean, it was quick. Bro, the holidays is sneaking up on cats. I do feel like Christmas is slowing down. Like, I thought it was already December.
Black Friday already passed.
Oh, yeah. We can talk about that pickups, fam.
Did you cop a TV?
No.
Did you camp out?
All my TVs are still working from 8
You used to be like...
it was tradition.
Yeah, you used to be a soldier out there. Now look at you.
No more. And plus, they put everything on.
You didn't need nothing in.
I needed TVs, actually.
No, you didn't.
And the other times...
You could have got them same TVs for the same price like before Super Bowl.
Bro, I needed them before Christmas. I didn't need them after Christmas. All right? They were Christmas gifts. They were Christmas orientated.
Man, you giving people stuff, big gifts. I give people keychains and stuff.
Man, you guys buy some of the most expensive gifts for each other ever. All right?
Not anymore.
What you talking about?
Poor now, huh?
Yeah, okay. I'm like, y'all out there buying each other Ring doorbells and stuff. And then don't even put it up.
Oh, it's up. Pause.
No, but everything's online now. So, like, I don't need to leave the house anymore. I'm like, that's crazy.
I don't know what that means.
Like, literally all the TVs, except, like, the doorbuster one. So, it was, like, a 32-inch for, like, what, $125? 32-inch flat screen, whatever. That's the only one that wasn't online. The 50-inch, 55-inch was online for, like, $297. 50-inch was on there, or 60-inch was on there for, like, $390. Like, come on, man. Don't leave your house. Don't leave your house for Black Friday.
Are people still putting tents and stuff up? Does that still happen, or
I don't know.
like in front of Best Buy?
I'm assuming. I
didn't do anything. I didn't even go outside the house.
don't know if it was real, but I seen like this man dressed up like a polar bear ripping through the tents.
Right.
That looked funny. I
dressed up like a polar bear.
He was dressed like a polar bear ripping through tents, so people can't be. And sorry, my voice sounds a little crazy. Like I'm literally, I feel like I'm sick.
No, you're just.
Today we'll be doing top 10. Actually, in lieu of next week. You gonna be here next week, right, George?
Yep.
Andy's already said he's coming through. I'm gonna probably tell Rome to come through.
Dang, crowded.
4 in here. The 3rd annual Sneak This Sneaker Podcast Awards, fam. Are you ready?
Yes.
Are you ready?
When am I not ready?
I'm just letting you know. Are you ready for this? All right. I already sent you the categories. All right. So that means I'm gonna need your nominees to be thorough. All right.
I mean,
and we're gonna go over the categories today.
My nominees are always. I'm always have the best list. So yes.
And we're doing today.
People always agree with my list.
And we're gonna get back to doing top 10. We slack on the top 10 lately because we feel like we've done everything, but we might have to revisit some part 2 on a lot of them.
Okay, that sounded weird.
We're doing top 10 sneakers of 2018 to us. You already know George's list is gonna be trash. You already know my list is gonna be fire, fam.
Mm-hmm.
But definitely, I would say preparing to make this list, and I know we talked about this already a little bit. 2018, hands down, the last 4 to 5 years, the worst sneaker year. Period. It's not even close. And you have to agree with me.
I'm just going to say you're absolutely insane and then let the listeners, because when you post it on IG, then everybody disagree with you.
No, because if you don't go through I suggest everybody go to Flight Club, put the year in, like you could select the year of all the sneakers that came out for that year, go to Flight Club, do that. You look at all the sneakers that came out this year, you'd be like, what?
Smoking, fam.
All right. And you know why? And that's why your 2018 list is going to be, and I can't wait to hear it. 2017, 2016, 2015 blows 2018 out the water. Not even close.
I'm going to just, okay, well, tell me what was released then.
Out of what? All the years?
Yeah.
We had this talk in my office today.
No, you say you saving it for the show.
Oh, no. I'm saying for what you said, because you tried to bring up that 2018 was the best year for Air Max 97s ever. Was it not even close?
It might be.
No. You know what?
It might be.
No, it wasn't.
It might be.
2017 was. That's not even, stop it. All right.
It might be.
No, what makes it might be?
Because a lot of Fire 97s came out.
No. A lot of Fire 97s came out in women's color. 2018.
Don't say only women's colors.
2018 might be the best year for women in sneakers ever. It was ever. That's a 100% fact.
You just sound like a hater, no?
So you don't think 2018 for women was the greatest sneaker ever?
Yeah, probably.
Thank you. So why am I a hater?
No, because that's not what I'm talking about. You're hating on the other reasons.
Oh, no. 2018 for men's sneakers was a travesty. Now, Jordan Brand, 2018 was their best year in probably 3-4 years. So that's a 100% fact, man.
The best year ever is next year when 4s come out with the Nike Air on the back. That's all you need to worry about, Jack.
No. All right, this year, all the ones that came out this year, I would probably say 80% of them are all fire. The ones that are regular OG highs, not whatever the other stuff that came out. Most of the collabs.
What are you talking about?
The Jordan 1s this year. I'm saying Jordan Brand.
Yeah, well, you said
Brand best year by far the last 4, 5, 6 years.
Why? What do you mean by OG high? OG colorway or?
No. I mean like the cut high.
Oh,
OG high, not the Nigels. Everything like you said, pines, purples, bread toes, all the highs. What else? I don't know what else came out.
I'm not saying it because it might be on my list.
Okay, but I'm saying satin, shatter backboard. I think satin for women. But previous years, come on, man. Last year, one of the best Jordans of the entire year last year was probably Green Gatorade 6. All right, and both
what?
Art Basel Jordan 1s last year
Why would you even think of that green Jordan?
Jordan 6 green was all right. The Gatorade 6.
No, it wasn't. Cool. It was trash. If you're going to talk about Jordans, you can start with your artist, homeboy. Actually, did those come out this year?
No. Not
the gray ones came out last year. Did the black ones come out this year?
Black what?
Cause.
No, they came out last year.
All right. Because
So
it seems like it's not that long ago when you won those, and I should have won, and you
Time
won.
ago.
I should.
Why you should have won it, not
because
me?
I said.
Yeah, I don't think you.
Because if I won it, I would have kept
you
it.
didn't even try. I think by the time you tried, it was
hater.
already over.
Yeah, okay. I told you about it.
And you wouldn't have kept it either.
Yeah, I would have.
I tried my best to keep it. Oh wait a minute, I got it back, didn't I?
I have no idea. I don't. You lie about everything you own, so. No, I mean I don't mean you lie about. You lie in the opposite direction. You don't tell people everything you have, as opposed to faking what you have.
All right. One time we did a podcast
Which
at
you're
your
on
house, and you were worried that someone was gonna figure out where you lived and come and take all your stuff.
No, that was because somebody was like geotagging on IG or whatever, saying the location. That's different.
On Facebook.
Well, whatever it was.
But definitely, I think listeners. I mean, 2018, definitely this year. You can go through the list. You can go through the list of
wildin' B.
You know why 2017 was one of the better years? 2016 had all the Pharrell NMD pack. I got 2017, 2016, 2018, and 2015 up. And
no, you don't.
It's
impossible.
This 2016 was absolute fire. What's what I'm talking about?
Listen to you.
Bro, Yeezy's still sitting, right?
What Yeezys?
Sesames.
Maybe.
Bro, you want to know why?
I don't know if they're sitting, but they're just restocking everywhere. Like, I think they're sitting like Foot Lockers and physical locations and stuff. I don't think they're not sitting online. Anytime I post online, it sells out immediately. Except maybe for like 1-2 obscure sizes or something.
Dude, I wonder why. I mean, you know why Yeezys are awful now? They're
not awful. Sesames are fire.
They're not awful, but the palette to Adidas.
Bananas or whatever are trash. Sesames are fire. And you
butters?
said they look the same.
Bananas.
They look way different.
Yeah, but this is the thing. The color palette on these Adidas are so whack. We got, I mean, if that entire period of time when Kanye was on Nike, those colorways and stuff were like, that's legendary blocking. Like, you can't even put pink, black, and another color together on a shoe without someone calling it a Yeezy something. I remember that period of time.
I mean, it's more plain, but he still made, what's the first one?
Which one?
The first 350. What's it called again?
Oh, Black Turtle Dove?
Yeah, Turtle Dove. I mean, that was fairly creative for...
I mean, it was all right. It was just a print. I mean, it wasn't like... It was black, white, print, gray. Come on.
And off-white color rubber on the bottom.
Okay, come on, man. Those don't even compare to like...
I'm not saying it compares. I'm saying it's like... If your example is butters and sesames, that's not. You worship belugas anyway, so I don't know what you hating for. Yes, you worship belugas.
Oh yeah. But that's just gray pattern. I'm not gonna say every single one is an awful palette, but compared to the Nike palette, Nike had what, 2 shoes? Yeah, Yeezy 1, Yeezy 2. That was it. The colorways on all of those, which were the same from 1 and 2, they didn't have a net. They didn't have a net version of Yeezy 2.
You sound like a hater, fam.
But they had the all red model. So there is no color.
How did I go from the hater to you being the hater?
I'm not hating. I'm just saying that you go from creams to bananas or butters, sesames. They had those light blue ones. What are the light blues called? Ice or something like that?
What light blue?
And then they came up with a Beluga 2.0. And then all the blacks just had a different color stripe. And then one all black just had red letters. The color options and stuff on Yeezys don't even compare. And then even the like Desert Rats and all that. Like them joints are brown. Then you got the salt. What was that? Off white.
Exactly the same.
Like they all the same. The black. Like
yeah, but we knew those suck. Those suck.
Yeah, they do suck.
500 suck.
There's some people they look okay on. Like,
nah,
I don't care for the
You gotta
shoe.
wear like a size 6.
You have to have like the entire Yeezy fit on for them joints to look okay.
Nah.
But either way, the color palette to all the new Yeezy stuff, it's just undesirable. You can't come out with whites.
It's not undesirable. What are you talking about?
All whites.
Monochrome stuff is popular no matter what.
I don't know about that. Sesames are definitely the better of the last few colorways.
If they would have came out with olive green, flew.
They should have been came out with that like
no doy, but it would have flew.
I didn't know the new Zebra was so white. Like I didn't know it was like white. Like
I didn't even know it was different.
Yeah, like it's
the only thing that white. I noticed that's different is the rubber on the back is not yellow.
Yeah, like the shoe is bright white, and it's crazy. I'm in Target like looking for a toy with Cortez.
I think you seen Target lights made it look different.
I had them today. Gabe said this pair. I got on pair for said. Like they're white. Like they're not even close. All right.
Nah, fam. I don't believe it.
I compared them to a pair I got. Trust me.
You say you sold it?
I have a 12 in there. It's not mine.
Dang, I guess that's for me. You was waiting. You waiting to give me that pair. You talking about the original release? What do you have a size 12 for?
I've been had it. I don't know if I gotta say that. I've had that for a long time. It wasn't mine. I bought it from someone else, but I paid over retail price from Florida. Remember I told you I got it for somebody, then they were like, "Oh, fam, I don't know about this. Yo, I'll think about it." So I was stuck with it.
Nope, I don't remember that.
I paid like $5 something for it.
Okay, so you giving it to me for Christmas or?
No, unless you gonna give me $5.30 for it. I need that money back.
What are you talking about?
All right, I need $5.30 back.
I need a Christmas present.
All right. Pickups. 8 pickups today.
Oh yeah, you go first. You got your list? I gotta write my list down.
I don't have any pickups. You said you were ready.
You have pickups. Don't lie to the people.
But I also did a podcast last week and said all of them.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, I did.
Bruh, you literally. This is literally.
Okay, fine. The only pickups
Black Friday to Cyber Monday week.
Fine. The pickups I got: Blue Engineer garments. I got those because I'm taking the other ones back because I got these joints for $110 off Packer.
Yes.
I got Patchwork Denim.
Yes. Which ones?
Highs.
Tell them.
Skate High Vans, and then I got Bodega Baby. Pusha T's from Barney's. What? You don't like those now or something?
What do you mean I don't like those? I had those before any of you had those.
That's cool. So what's the head shaking for?
Because you got about 12. You got about 12 pairs of those.
No, I don't.
Mm-hmm.
And undeniable fire. And then.
Oh, it's deniable.
I think that's it. I think that's everything.
Are you lying? Huh?
That's all I got. What are you talking about?
Let me write down what I copped real quick.
Yeah, I have nothing else.
Yeah,
I thought I had a lot more.
It was Black Friday and Cyber Monday, and you've been texting me shoes all week, and I've been texting you shoes.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean I bought them. Oscar bought creams off Adidas.
You know what?
Did you buy creams?
Cream what?
Ultra Boost.
No, I already have them. I still have the original one.
I thought you sold it.
Nah.
No.
Nah, fam.
I apologize if you hear us sniffling and sneezing on the mics. Under the weather.
I ordered some stuff. I can't say what it is because it's Christmas presents, but I ordered some stuff from Moose's Limited sale. I don't know if you know what website that is, but they have like streetwear and bags and luggage and whatever else. But they got the ill discount, fam, and you can use it on Herschel.
You didn't even send nothing. They didn't even let me know they had a sale. What was it?
Because a lot of other sites were doing like 40% off and they had Herschel, so I just figured you cop on that.
I'm not copying Herschel anymore, so
I don't know what's wrong with you.
I love Herschel, but I want like a super duper like high quality backpack. Like I want something that's like, I'm talking leather so thick you get shot in the back and you good, fam.
Just because you're rich.
No.
That's the difference.
If I was rich, I wouldn't be sitting right here at this podcast. I'll tell you that.
That's not very nice.
I'm telling the truth.
People are mad at you if you say that.
Rich people ain't doing podcasts.
What? Joe Budden does a podcast.
Joe Budden is getting rich off doing a podcast.
I mean, he's not filthy rich, but he's well off than I am.
Joe Rogan is rich, so he's definitely doing one. But Joe Rogan is getting even richer off the podcast. So.
I don't know what that means.
What are your pickups?
And then from Normal, the store in Canada. Shout out to you Canadians in Canada.
In Canada?
And that too.
What do you got?
Canada.
I thought you hated Canada. You're not even allowed in there.
I mean, I didn't go. I just copped from there.
You're on the terrorist list.
That's not true.
You're on the TSA list.
That's not true either. I mean, I might be now, but when I was there, I wasn't on any list. They might have added me after I left.
Bro, being denied by Canadians to come in and have a blast is crazy.
Canadians deny more Americans than Americans deny Canadians.
Canadians
apparently.
are so nice.
That's not what I've heard from all the U.S. border guards I've talked to.
That's because you guys try to come in there and take their drugs and all that, their prescription drugs and stuff like that.
Well, all right, you can go to Mexico and get that.
Come in and pillage. Yeah, it's a lot safer in
You
Canada.
saying you guys like you not an American or
It's
something?
a lot safer to come in. It's a lot safer to go through Canada than pillage through Mexico.
No, it's not because they don't let you in. That dude told me.
Mexico will let you in, but they won't let you out. They almost didn't let me back in.
Well, if you go to the one where the migrant caravan is right now, they're not letting you back in because Trump is wilding.
I was in the car with my family. All of them are Mexican. I was the only other race in the car. We had kids laying down in the back, sleep because they were so sluggish. We get to the border. They look in the car. They looked at everybody in the car. I was like, "Hey, y'all good?" They looked at me and they said, "Yo, hey, come here." They were like, "Yo, what?" Gave them my stuff. Bro, I gave them even where I work badge. They were like, "No, come here." I'm like, "Bro, you see all these Mexicans in this car? Like, what are you talking about?" And he was like, "Look, next time you come through here, you better bring a birth certificate or a passport or something. I'm not gonna be fooling." I'm like, "What is happening?" Like, there's actual Mexican kids laying down in the back. Like,
you didn't bring a passport? When was this?
This was a long time ago. I wasn't even married yet, but still, like, I need a passport. You just walk on through. You say, "What's up, y'all?" And you show your ID.
Yes.
You say, "I'll be back." That's what you gotta do.
Yes,
you show your driver's license and you go like this. "I'll be back," and they be like, "All right, cool."
Like Chris Tucker. Who was in that movie? Martin Lawrence.
They allowed me back.
Tango, El Gato, Los Pantalones.
They allowed me come back.
Normal did a collab with Herschel. The bag was 140 Canadian dollars minus half off, then minus another 40% off of that. Got that joint shipped for like $40 US. It's like a diamonds design on it. I don't know. When I get it, I'll show it to you. It's either for me or Hannah. I don't know. But we just bought it because it was on crazy sale and it was a collab and it was fire. It's a black duffel bag with like design on it.
Because it's a collab, man. Stop.
I mean, anyone can use a duffel bag these days. So
yes, podcast mics. What else you got? Pickup? Are you gonna say your pickups or what? I'm already done with mine.
That is a pickup. That's because you lied about what you got. So
I already sent my stuff last week.
Matter of fact, the thing I copped first, they haven't even shipped yet.
What is that? Young
Ones, the original color, red, white, and blue, like the flag, United States of America.
Or France. Or Great Britain.
All right.
I'm actually happy you got them because you really
30% off.
You really talked them up, and then when they finally dropped, there are too many sneakers that I could go through that you've since doing this podcast that you have really talked up, and then just jumped out the window and hit the exit button on them when they drop.
I just when stuff I see that is selling for more than I pay for it, and I'm not wowed by it, I just like I'm just gonna sell it.
You know what you should own that you should have still is Royalty 4s. That's what you should have.
Nope.
Are you crazy?
Nope. False. I'm glad I sold those and made $5 on those because those had no business ever coming into my house.
You couldn't wait, and they matched that hat.
You're right about that, and you're right about that, but you're not right about the first thing when you said I should keep them.
You should have kept them. Like we should have kept Cat 4s. We should have kept Cat 4s, and we should have kept Thunder 4s.
That's debatable.
We should have kept Thunder 4s.
I did keep Thunder 4s for a while, and then I was like, this is 11 and a half. It's a little snug. Send on your way.
Cat 4s, Thunder 4s.
Nah, not Cat 4s.
I never had Royalty 4s though. We should have put more effort in copping those other collab 4s though. That had like the
should have put more effort into copping Off-White pack.
Is that Lab? Remember all them labs and stuff?
No, I remember we didn't put any effort into copping Off-Whites, and everybody we knew got them at undefeated. That's what I remember.
Which ones?
The original 10, whatever ones they had at undefeated.
Oh.
Jordan 1s, we didn't get. Red Toes,
I'm sure
Chicago's.
you're responsible for the reason why we didn't go.
I doubt it.
Oh, okay.
You probably were sick that day.
Yeah, okay.
Young Ones, red, white, and blues. I got those.
Nice.
30% off. What else? Oh, I copped some. What are those slides from Adidas? The
SoundClouds?
joints were like $12.
No, they were 18.
And 30% off of that. Dang, don't tell me you copped something and put the code in. Huh?
No, I copped them and got an Oscar. Of course I put the code in.
Yeah, they should have been $12.
Maybe they
Plus
were. I don't know.
tax.
Got them for Oscar. Oops. That's part of it.
Suspect. Yep, look at you. Continental original color, off-white, whatever.
Oh, okay.
Continental 80s, the first colorway that came out that looks like
You sure you got the off-white?
Calabasas.
I thought it was just white.
Not
so
off-white
off-white.
collab, the colorway. Not the bright white one, the other
that's
one.
the one you got off Packer?
Yeah. Half off. Packer. Free shipping.
I didn't even know it was on there. I would have got it.
Lit. I told you it was on there.
Yeah, I know, but when you told me, I had already went through Packer's site before we actually copped off of it when it was
they were charging for shipping.
And I went through everything. I didn't even notice that being on there. So when you told me about the free shipping and stuff,
maybe it wasn't on there though. Maybe they added it.
Maybe it's a possibility. But when you finally sent that Packer stuff, I went back and all my stuff was still sitting in the cart. So I was like, boom, 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 because I was literally just on it. When you had said that, I had just got off like 30 minutes later in the cart, still had that tab open. When you were like, bro, free shipping, I was like, nah, fam, it ain't free shipping. Jumped back into it, copped. Now the patch denim did sell out in the 9, but then I went back, put a 9.5, bing, bada bing, bang, bang, boom, and got it. That's Boardwalk Empire talk. That's actual gangster mobster talk. Bada bing, bada bing, bing, bang, bang.
That sounds like gay porno talk.
Bada boom, boom. You would know.
All right. Nike React Element 87. I don't know how they were doing those on discount from Concepts. I think feature and free shipping.
And that was the only one that you could actually buy.
Some of the other ones, like different shoes, that had the size there, so we'll let you buy it. But that is kind of weird because after you said that, I went back and I was like,
so you kept saying that, and then
they shipped it already. So that's the Continental 80 has not shipped. I don't know if I'm getting that. They haven't sent me a cancellation, but
the Continental's a different store though.
I understand that. I'm just saying that one
probably get canceled.
The one from Concepts was the young ones, 30% off, free shipping. Still has not shipped, and that was the one I bought first, like Thursday or Friday. Then Continental 80s, was that Saturday night? Sunday night. Sunday night. Still hasn't shipped.
I think Sunday night. Yeah.
Feature LV React 87s for $40 off, free shipping.
See, I thought
hasn't
maybe
shipped?
I thought maybe you.
Oh no, that did ship.
I thought maybe you just clicked send invoice. So I was like, I'll just go ahead and click it. And they sent me an invoice.
Fam.
And they sent me an invoice. So on that day, they sent me an invoice for full price.
Of course they did.
I was like, yo, you wildin'.
Mm-hmm. Another pair of React 87s from Concepts. The blue.
Feature.
No, I got those feature.
Well, how many stores did you order from?
Then I got another pair from Concepts. And those were $30 off, free shipping. Then I got.
That's not a good enough deal.
It's a good enough deal, fam.
What
Since they sell for over retail. And then I think 3 pairs of Sesames.
Wait, what?
I mean, I sold one already, so.
For what, retail?
Listen to you.
Under retail?
No, man.
Under retail gang.
You know, I don't take L's.
I hope you offer them to people that need them first.
People need them? I mean, joint's sitting everywhere.
I don't know. I sent you. What store was that I sent you last night?
I think that might be it.
Hibbert?
Oh, yeah. You know what? There's one of those. There's one of those in Casa Grande. There's not one in Phoenix or Tucson, but there's one in Casa Grande because it's an East Coast store. Yeah, that's what made no sense to me. I was like, why would they, of all places to put one, why would they put one right there?
I knew it was an East Coast store.
Oh, and I copped Kyrie tacos, size 8, gonna slang for the culture, and which will be an honorable mention on my list later, Ultra Boost OG 1.0. Shout out to GOAT for the early team early.
Shout out to GOAT for the assist.
Early.
So that's it for pickups. I feel like there's more, but I don't know. I got some Nike, some sweaters.
Dang, price is going up, fam.
I think I said Lapstone sweats the other week. I think that's it, man. I don't really got nothing else. I feel like I copped a lot, but I didn't. Oh, shout out to my wife. Her birthday was yesterday. Shout out to my wife.
Happy birthday to you.
So I had to cop her something.
Happy birthday to you.
Went half.
What'd you cop? Went half on it. What?
Spent a lot. Oscar didn't want to go. He didn't want to leave school to go get something, so he was like, "I'll go half on it." So I'm like, "Cool."
You tripping, bro?
Bruh, she loved it. All right.
You guys are actual rich people, dude.
She'll probably exchange.
This Christmas is gonna be a bah humbug Christmas.
I'm already done shopping for Oscar. Like I ain't never shopped this quick for Christmas. So like it's done, bro. I'm gonna tell you this too. Spider-Man on PlayStation. When we done beating it, just ask to borrow it, fam.
I mean, that's good considering Spider-Man on actual movie is trash. So they had to make one of them good.
I don't understand why you think Spider-Man Homecoming was trash. You're so weird.
You think Deadpool is like the jokes are bad or corny or whatever? The jokes in Spider-Man are some of the worst jokes I've ever heard in my entire life. I don't need to go watch a movie that's made for 14-year-olds.
I've never said the jokes in Deadpool are bad. I said the jokes and the cursing and the blood doesn't make it one of the greatest movies of all time, which is what you said.
That's not what you said, fam.
Okay, I didn't say the jokes were bad in Deadpool. Deadpool is hilarious.
It's recorded on tape.
All right. Released this week. So Nike Off-White Zoom Fly Pink and Black. I put in draws for pink. So see what happens.
Draw where? It hasn't even happened yet.
End did a draw.
Oh, all right.
And then a few other ones did them. But I thought the Undefeated was yesterday.
It was.
Oh, did you go?
How was I going to get there?
In a car.
What car?
In the Nissan.
No.
What's wrong with the Nissan?
There's nothing wrong with it. I carpool to work.
Wait. Oh, yesterday was Monday.
Yep.
I thought it was Sunday.
Bro, if yesterday was Sunday, I would have been there. And doubled up. Get it?
A Cold Wall times Nike Zoom Vomero. That's that one that got that thing in the back. You know what I'm talking about?
It looks like Captain America's shoe.
That's what you think it looks like?
It should be like a wing in the back for Captain America.
Like
or Thor. What's that?
Awful.
The Thor helmet with them wings on the side.
Nothing like that.
Yeah, it does.
Jordan 33 Black.
Look at these like stripes. The wings.
Focus on. You see the thing in the back?
That's what I'm talking about. Combination.
Got an exhaust system.
The shoe you bought has an exhaust system that you said Sean Witherspoon influenced you.
Fire.
Yeah, it has a. You might want to remove. You might want to send it to that one man in Texas and have him remove that cap for you.
Who's in Texas?
Who was that man? Retro Snickers.
I don't know who that is.
That man who puts all them shoes together from scratch. Him too. You can send it to him. He probably charged you a lot of money. Man, I mean, like taking shoes apart and putting new soles on and taking soul swaps and whatever else.
Soul swapping is crazy. You watch the video of somebody soul swapping, them putting an entire shoe in boiling water.
I don't think you do that anymore.
I don't know what they do.
I don't think they do that anymore.
But I saw this cat take a sole off a Foamposite, and he had I'm talking, bro, I don't know what's the max of boiling point. Like, I know boiling point is at 100, but I don't know what the max, bro. He had the most smoke and steam coming out of that pot ever. That soul was like, tiz. Just fell off. I was like, yo. And it made you think, I could do this. Bro, you can't do it.
You're out of control.
Jordan 33 Black, which on paper, visually is probably the better looking of the 33s. And I still feel like 33s are a phenomenal looking shoe. I think it's a great shoe, but it looks awful on feet.
You wildin', B.
Like, it looks awful on feet. And you want to know how I know it looks awful on feet? Because it ain't nobody on Instagram posting what they wore today, and none of them wore 33s. Fact. That's how you can gauge when something is whack. Because when nobody on social media is trying to stunt in it. Everybody stunted with 33s in the box, and that was it. I think me, maybe Buckeye City Soul, and maybe Bruce Atu. Is that his name? I think the only one I see with it on foot. Maybe Baltimore Tay, but I don't even remember. All right. What else come out this week? I'm trying to think.
I don't know. I just closed the app.
Penny One House Parties. I don't know what the house party is. I'm assuming the movie. Kyrie Fight Tacos, which came out today. Size times Nike React Element. You see that? I saw it on Sneaker News. It's okay.
I don't know what you're talking about.
React.
Nope.
It's a size collaboration.
PlayStation, Paul George, 2.5.
You got me that?
Nope. Unless I can resell it.
And then a bunch of various Air Maxes and Air Force Ones.
Yeezy 500 Salt.
We consider this.
And
Dragon Ball Z.
ZX 4000 4D.
Dragon Ball Z Adidas Ultra Tech Vegeta. Is that the Dragon Ball Z, man?
I don't know what that means.
Look, it says Vegeta.
Orlando 10s.
What is that?
Jordan 10 Orlando.
That's not this week. That's December.
December 1. That's this weekend, isn't it?
I think they're December. Something else.
December 1st.
All right. Yeezy Salt.
December 1st is Saturday, bro.
Adidas Futurecraft 4Ds and Ultra Boost OG.
That's what I just said. ZX 4000 4D.
Bro, Adidas, and I said this last week on the podcast, Adidas have the worst sneaker names of all time.
This looks like a baseball.
Why are those ones that... Why are they...
Look at that baseball stitching.
Why are those called Young Ones? Like...
I have no idea. Probably they made it for...
Young One that used to be the rapper for Rough Riders.
Oh, no. I was going to say Lil Wayne. Lil Wayne's name Young something? Young Money?
Oh, right. You sound old.
You right. I never proclaimed to be young.
Wayne Lil Wayne.
Ultra Boost OG 1.0 fam. Don't forget those.
You know what called Lil Wayne Little Wayne?
Okay, I didn't say little. All right.
Close.
All right. Yes, I'm the person you see on the newscast. Is it Little Stanley?
Little. December 4th, the Sneaker Awards, fam. I'm hyped. Did you got a go find? Because you never said anything.
Do you have one?
No.
Man, you're
I don't
a jerk.
got one today.
Oh, and Ultra Boost Miami, even though they already been releasing Ultra Boost 4.0 Miami is coming out. We could talk about that because I know you're jaded.
Talk about it.
You talk about it. You are jaded.
4.0s are awful.
If it was 1.0, you would have copped.
Don't even stop it. First of all,
Am I wrong?
No, I wouldn't have.
Yes, you would have.
No. Only if they were selling for like $500. I would.
No. I'm talking about if it re-released, retro. Yes, you would.
I don't wear anything that represents another college in colorway.
It doesn't have Miami logos on it. You freakazoid.
It used to, didn't it?
I have no idea. I don't think so. The ASU one doesn't have ASU logos.
But if there's an ASU
and you jaded about that one too.
Now, if there was an ASU, we had ASU be U of A though. U of A track, and you owe me lunch, and it better be good too. That's all I do.
If you think I'm bringing you lunch to the building, you're insane.
I want lunch in
the only way that bet works is if it's two people at an actual spot where I can give them the credit card and say, yeah, I got to buy this freakazoid lunch because U of A blew a 3-touchdown lead.
I need you to do a phone order and bring it.
Yeah, Jimmy John's, they can bring it to you, but you got to go downstairs and pick it up.
Bruh. I need you to, they got to verify your ID.
Nope.
4.0s. They're a disgrace, all right?
I mean, they suck, but disgrace is a little harsh.
Oh, you do own a 4.0. What are you talking about?
3.0.
You got those off-white ones that got like the navy blue stripes.
What?
They're like yellowish, and I debated on getting them. Not Lux.
That's not 4.0. That's a 1.0.
No, there's one that you
have. Lux. That's what you're talking about?
No. There's a different one that you bought. Remember, it's like off-white, yellowish, and it has navy blue stripes. So you don't even know you got so many.
Right. I sold a lot of Ultra Boosts.
You don't even know.
I sold 2 1.0s. I sold mystery grays and whites, but I did that a long time ago.
Oh, awesome. I'm just going to go over the categories. All right. I'm going to go over the categories, and I want the listeners to tell me what they want, what they think should be in consideration as a nominee in these categories.
Yeah, and I'm going to say who's going to win. Stop calling me you freaks.
Sneaker Rookie of the Year. Underrated Sneaker of the Year. Overrated Sneaker of the Year. That's easy. Collab of the Year. Retro of the Year. Non-Nike / Adidas of the Year. Jordan of the Year. Nike of the Year. Adidas of the Year. And then the big shebang. Sneaker of the Year. That's air guitar. Let's do top 10 sneakers of 2018. We can get out of here.
All right, fam.
We can wrap this up. Don't got to be a long episode today. Huh? It's all good. We come in, do our job.
Whatever, fam.
Provide the listeners with something to drive and listen to.
Whatever, fam.
2018 sneakers. I know your list is trash already.
Mm-hmm.
My list is absolute fire. Let's go from there.
You could go first then, since you
got honorable mentions.
Yep.
Top 10 sneakers 2018.
Since you think you're so fire, fam.
To us. Honorable mention. You're gonna hate this, but I got the Jordan 12 International. I'm sorry.
What is? I don't even know what that is.
That's a great looking shoe. Great materials. I don't know what you cats want, man.
I don't even know what that means.
Let 12, the navy blue one that had the swirls on it, and like
you should be talking about Amari Cooper. That's what you should be talking about. No?
The scales on the side. That joint's fire. And other I would mention, I got Kyrie 4 Lucky Charms. I've seen those in person numerous times. Them joints are clean.
Okay, they suck. But okay.
I will mention. You got any?
Yep.
What you got?
Honorable mentions, Witherspoons, because nobody can figure out what year they came out in, so we'll just put it in honorable mention. Did they come out last year? Did they come out this year? Who knows?
They come out between 2015 and 2018.
Well, that's why they're in honorable mentions and not in the top 10. All right. If they do, copping, selling for $700. Get at me. LeBron 16s, because there hasn't really been a great colorway that came out yet, but it has to be mentioned because the shoe is fire. Honestly, the best one might be the women's one that came out with the like strap or whatever. Those are fire.
That's another women's shoe that, like I said, women's had the best year ever.
Yeah, but basketball shoes for women, unless you actually hoop.
I'm just saying better options for women. Better colorways. Jordan 11s come in way better colorways than women's than they do men's now. Like, I mean, all of them. Like, Jordan 11s for women are fire. Some of the foam posits are way better colorways than they do for men. All the Air Force Ones, I don't see women wearing Air Force Ones often, but a lot of the Air Force One are in better colorways. A lot of the Air Max 97s, a lot of the Air Max 98s, 95s, all the Air Maxes and stuff are in way better colorways than the one they provide for men. That's a 100% fact. This year. So I know you think 2018 was fire. I don't know why, but
I didn't say it was fire. I just said it's not the worst year ever. No, I mean, there are some fire shoes.
In the last 4 or 5 years, it's the worst.
You changed it. That's why.
It might be ever.
Right.
But 4 or 5 years. Number 10.
It's not true. Concord 11s, because they don't belong on the list, but they're coming out, so you got to mention it. They deserve to be honorable mention. Young ones. I don't necessarily love any of the colorways they've come out with, but it should be. If you were just talking about strictly shoe models that are new, it deserves to be in the top 5. So
I thought Young Ones was a retro of like a older version.
That's what Adidas keeps doing, but they changed it up a little bit.
Oh, so that could be a Rookie of the Year.
I'm pretty sure it's not a brand new shoe. Can you remember a Young One?
No, I know, but
that's exactly
the name.
Who knew that name until rappers started using it?
I think Young Ones look better than React 87s.
You smoking? And then another one that just deserves honorable mention because in another year it would be maybe the number 1 shoe or top 10 shoe at least. Ultra Boost OG 1.0 deserves to be mentioned.
All your shoes came out in previous years.
That's why they're on honorable mention list and not in the top 10.
Okay.
Did you not hear what I said?
That's fine if they're,
LeBron 16 did not, but sure.
That's cool. Number 10, Nike React 87. It's in my top 10.
You don't even have a colorway, so.
Oh, the Black Smoke. The Black Smoke is by far the best colorway out of all the.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
So we all thought the off-white beige one was.
Sale is the best one.
Yes, it is. Not. All right, that's
even
close. No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
The Black.
You can like both of them, but Sale's better.
You can like both, but Black Smoke one's better.
That's racist.
All right, it's better.
No, it's not.
Number 9.
And that's trash. That your list is already trash for having that far down.
You crazy. Number 9.
Trash.
Number 9, Air Jordan 33.
Oh my God!
It's a good looking shoe.
And you think you got a fire list?
Bro, the Jordan 33 is by far the best signature Jordan in the last 8 to 10 years. Okay, like what are you talking about?
What does that? Why does that qualify it to be in a top 10 list?
Because it's the actual new model of something that looks pretty good. It looks really good. Like, I don't know what you're talking about.
The tongue is to the ceiling, and I don't know what's going on with the back of the shoe.
It looks good. It's a good-looking shoe. I appreciate the design for it. On feet, it's not for me. Maybe for basketball. I think it's a little too technical to get on and off, but I think the shoe is great. Number 8, I got Derek Jeter 11s, 11 lows. I'm sorry, but that shoe is great. All right, the materials, suede. I don't understand what people wanted. Like, that joint is premium suede. It has genuine leather laces. It has a number 2 in the back.
It's unwearable. It does not deserve to be in the top 10. It's underrated top 10, not best top 10.
First of all, it's unwearable to you and I. If cats are out here still fawning over Concord 11s to wear, you're not going to tell me you can't wear a low top Jeter 11. You're not going to say that. You can't say that.
If you're 6'6" and you got skinny legs, you can wear 11s. But
you don't got to be 6'6"
yes,
to wear
do.
the Jordan low. All right.
No one should wear the lows ever because they're boxes.
Number 7, I got LeBron's 16. Colorway, I'd say the burgundy with the leopard print in the back. I remember you had said you see them Jordan Air 5. I seen them in person. This kid playing basketball at the gym at my house. But them joints are so clean. I want those. Those are by far, And if you want to exclude,
Talking about the red, burgundy ones, yeah.
I don't even know.
You can probably get them under retail.
Like the women ones, the color is cool. Like it looks good on paper, but I don't think I could be able to wear it if that came in men's, that off-whitish color. But the burgundy,
sale, fam.
The burgundy I seen in person, and then the like,
you tripping, fam?
What the color? That what the one? I didn't care for it that much. But in person, dude, that joint is super clean.
Pass, bro.
So definitely the burgundy ones. I like those. I think they might have a name, but I don't know. And number 6, I got
the King.
Oh, the burgundy one?
Yeah.
Well, I thought the black one was called the King that you just sent the other day. Yesterday. Like King in the back. I think this was called like.
No, it's called the King.
Number 6, I got Ultra Boost Engineer garments. I think they're the suede, the 2 different color tone of the swooshes. The different toe boxes.
I'm King is the one you're thinking of.
The different toe box pattern.
You can make an argument for it.
On the engineering garments. I'm glad you don't disagree with this.
No, I don't. You can make an argument for it.
They're great. And they're a 1.0. Like, I don't understand why something like that sits. Something like that goes on sale for $110. It is crazy. $110 shipped? That?
Well, that was probably the flagship of their sale or whatever that day. Like, when you do a sale like that and you don't allow people to use it on everything on the site like some stores do, you have to throw something in there that's like, now 50% off is crazy.
That's high. And they were just on there for like 25% off or something, 30% off.
But yeah, you should have told me about it, fam. Then I would have known what was going to be 50 off.
And I seen engineered garments on sale on other sites too. Like they're just
on sale everywhere. Nobody can sell them.
Which is crazy to me. Go.
That was 10 through.
That was my first bottom 5.
Number 10, Air Max 1 Curry also will be on the underrated list. Number 9, Air Max 97 Serina Off-Whites.
You got Curry?
Fire. Of course I do.
Oh, I know that.
Man, slap you, pay retail for them, get them joints for half off. I'm an idiot for that, but committed to the game, fam. No, I mean, like, literally almost after the release, you could get them for under retail. I thought they were going to sell out because everybody's freaking out about all these Air Max 1s. Number 8, Air Max 1 Atmos Animal Pack, the one you got. I don't know. What else is it called? Is it what it's called? Animal Pack?
Animal Pack. Air Max 1.
Number 7, Air Max 98 Gundam. Ah! Stop yawning. And number 6, Air Max 1 Para.
Oh, with the clouds and stuff on it?
With the gray stripes.
So out of your bottom 5, 3 are collabs or something? Sounds good.
1, 2, no, 2, no, 3, no. Well, yeah, I guess Off-White, yeah.
Number 5, A6 times AFU, the Koi Orange. Is that what that is?
Yep, Orange Koi.
Beams, whatever. Yo, them joints are clean. I tried for raffles on those, failed everywhere. But
I mean, they're not that expensive. It's like
what was it? $530 in my size.
Oh, well, I seen 400. No, that's not terrible. Oh. You could have used your 200 for that. So
shout out to Goat. Number 4, I have the Air Max Patapara. I think those are clean. And I really wanted to cop that pair you sent last night, but I spent too much money on stuff.
$260, fam.
You're right. It's a great price, but I spent so much money.
You said you spent a lot of money, then you came in here and said you only bought 2 things.
Bruh, the stuff that I've told you about is over a stretch. You haven't been here, bruh. I did all this.
Only missed 1 week.
Bruh, I had a lot of pickups last week, bruh.
No, you didn't.
What are you talking about?
I don't believe you don't.
Number 3.
There's a shoe you're going to leave off this list and you're going to regret it.
Number 3, I got the Jordan 4 Levi Blues. Fire.
Those didn't come out this year, did they?
Yeah, came out this year.
You smoking, though?
Blue, white, and black, I think.
Nah, bro, you wrong.
I think they came out this year.
Nope.
No, check. I need you to check for me.
I am, because you're wrong.
No, check. I think those came out this year. I hope they came out this year.
Nope.
Number 2, I have the Jordan 3 Black Cement. I mean,
they did release in January.
I have the Jordan 3 Black Cement, which I think I don't wear 3s, but it was really hard for me to get rid of that shoe. I'm not gonna wear it.
So that should go in your honorable mention, fam.
No, because it was exactly what everybody wanted. Finally, it looked really good. It had all the elements that everyone needed. Nike swoosh in the back, great leather. It was dope. Like I kind of want it back. I have a hard time.
No, you don't.
I have a hard time selling something that I know I'll never wear and then buying it back. But I think I'm gonna put more effort into wearing Jordans more casual than I have in the past.
Bro,
I said that earlier this year. I think you should too.
Bro, I've heard enough out of you.
Because you're gonna get Jordan 4s next year, and you're not gonna wear them as much as you should.
You're probably right. But we already know this, so.
And then number 1, I got Union ones, black or blue. I don't care. Right?
I think black's better, but if you put blue, that's fine.
Union ones, and you said it. Might be, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and say it. I'm not gonna say greatest Jordan 1 of all time, but it's the greatest collab Jordan 1 of all time. Union 1s blow off-white Jordan 1s out of the stratosphere. Right? Like you don't even come to me talking about some off-white ones when you got Union 1s. Don't. All right, like Union 1s are out of here fire. Off-white, sorry. Verge, I call him Verge. Sorry, Verge.
Oh yeah, you guys are best friends.
Sorry, but out of that original 10, off-white ones fell off. It's off the list. Scratched. It's now top 9. Go ahead. 9.
It's top 9, huh?
Bro, having no hat on here, I had the most anxiety of all time. My anxiety is always at a high, but having no hat, I feel crazy.
That's why I said you just put your head down like this. Huh?
No, you should have given me your jacket. I could have had a hood.
Why would that? How does that even make sense?
I need something on my head. Pause.
Pause. No, I mean, I think that's required. I don't know why something required on top of your head. Huh?
I have to. I wear hats to work. I wear hats, and I'm the only one in the building wearing a hat. I have to wear a hat.
Yeah, you should be.
I thought about getting a doctor's note about wearing a hat.
You should be fired for that. Huh?
Okay, fired. Settle down.
You should be fired for that.
What you got?
Number 5. This shoe. Why it's not on your list? I have no idea, and you should be punching yourself in the face right now for not having it on your list. Vans old school factory floor patchwork size. By far one of the top 10 releases of the year. Fire.
I 100%.
Quicker sellout than Supreme, Kith, anything you could think of. I mean, you can think about however you want.
It never dropped. It said 3, 2, 1. It was
X's.
It literally went 3, 2, 1, 404 on the page number. That
didn't happen.
Awful. All right.
The app doesn't do 404.
First of all,
or 808s and heartbreaks.
That van is definitely a top 5 van of all time. That's a 100% fact.
That's high. I don't know. But
it's a top 5 van of all time.
So then it should have been a top 10 in a sneaker year that you called trash. No. So
I can't put them in my top 10 because of just exactly what I said. They literally came out at one spot and they might have had 8 pairs. Like it's that.
No, what are you talking? You can get your size for like $300. There's not even that. I mean, that sounds like a lot for Vans, but that's not that crazy.
Okay. One for Vans, it is absolutely insane.
You're gonna wear it more than anything else, though.
Look, I just got Patchworks for $25 off Packer. Like,
You're welcome.
I'm not paying $300.
You're welcome.
You're welcome. I had it in my car.
You're welcome. You wouldn't have known about the sale or free shipping if I didn't tell you.
Right.
And I should have copped them without even thinking because it's $25. But
you right.
That was a fail.
If you would have copped my size and didn't say nothing to me.
You got my size and zebras at the house. They didn't even tell me. So
how many times do I got to tell you about that pair at my house?
No, you didn't tell me.
I bought them for somebody. I'm not saying his name.
Yeah, me.
No, I paid $5.30 for them, which was a good price at that time for zebras. He was like, fam, I don't know, fam. I'm like, man, you know what? Forget it. I'm not selling it to you. I've had them in my closet sitting there for $5.30. Look, bro. I would love to give them to you for retail. I really would.
No, for free.
Oh, no. All right.
It's present. That's how presents work.
$5.30? No. All right.
That's how presents work.
Okay. No. Unless you getting me a...
You talking about from the first release or from the second release?
Not this one.
No.
Yeah, not this release. But
it was twice, though.
They've been in my closet. Oh, then probably the second one did.
Oh, yeah, no.
What's the difference?
Because I don't want those. Huh?
Man, whatever, bro. What was your number? What's the number you want,
bro? 5?
What is it?
That was what it was. Number 4.
What was
you
it?
didn't have
Can't
this.
remember.
Patchwork Vans.
Oh, Patchwork Vans.
Size exclusive. Whatever we're calling it. I have no idea. When you look it up on the various sites, it doesn't even say size on it anymore. But there was the only place they released, so I don't understand why not.
300 for Vans. Come on, bro.
I would pay.
The most I'll pay for. No, you would.
You could have used your 200, and then you only gotta pay 100. If we would have checked out on that website, we would have paid 150 or whatever. Anyways, that was probably retail.
That's retail.
So you would have paid below retail with the.
I'm not paying 300. I couldn't. Even if it's money given to me.
Yeah, but see, that's the problem.
First of all,
you gotta think about it like that.
Don't describe to me about spending some money and stuff, because you should have Clot Vapor Maxes right now, but you like to sit around and do all this thinking all the time.
Yeah, but I use that.
Clot Vapor Max was what? 440, 450?
The reason but they were used. They weren't brand new.
Bro, come on, them joints look brand new.
They did, but why would I pay that much for used?
You can't get a brand new pair. That's why.
Yeah, you can, but it's on the other app. That shall remain nameless.
What else? What's number 4?
Bruh, the pair on there is like, I've seen pairs for like $435, and then on the other one that we are acquainted with, $795. There's a disconnect.
Every pair that comes on other sites, when you look at it, like, man, for this, literally blink, gone. Like that. Because people are waiting for them. Either way, you should have bought the used pair, period.
No, I should have just.
Is it still on there?
I should have bought it a long time ago. It might be. I don't know.
Copy.
No.
Go ahead.
Because I had $215. Like, my credit card was negative $215 because I bought something and I paid the credit card off and then I returned the shoe. So I had that credit. So I just looked at it like, all right, now I have $415. But I didn't want to buy a used shoe. If they would have been brand new on there for $500, I probably would have bought them.
Cloud Vapor Max. You're not that in love with Vapor Max to begin with, but to spend $500 on one on a model of a shoe that you kind of like is crazy. If it would have been a Clot Ultra Boost, I would have got it. I would have understood it. But buying a Clot Vapor Max, you don't wear any. You have what, one Vapor Max? You never wear that joint. You wore it to New York. You traveled Europe.
No.
Backpacked through Europe.
All right. And wore it to Denver.
Traveling fans of the sisters.
All right.
You never wore it again.
When I came back, I wore it a lot too, but I don't know. It just sits in the.
You wore it a lot to like the mailbox and like the.
All right.
That's where you throw Vapor Max on.
All right.
All right. Number 4.
Number 4. This was not on your list either. It was disrespect of the highest order.
If you don't got Levi 4s on your list,
I didn't even realize Levi 4 came out during that year. But Levi 4s, unless you make Levi 4s your own custom, they're trash. In the way they come out of the box, they're trash.
Okay, that's the point. That the absolute reason that you can even do that puts them in the top 10. You even have the option to do that. It's crazy.
Doesn't put them in the top 10 for that reason alone. It's a cool factor.
If I got a pair, I'm sitting there going straight to skate.
Yeah.
Expert at denim destruction.
Why don't you? He would charge you, and why don't you just tell him get you a pair, and he can source it for you.
Go ahead, fam.
You could probably talk to Round 2 and get it for retail. Huh?
Bro, who you think I am?
Number
4. Walking around to you. What are you talking about?
I said he could.
I thought you said I could.
Said he could get it for retail.
Talking about what, like stuff that's not. It's not happening.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You love saying stuff like that, bro. Fam, go Round 2. I'm like, okay.
I don't know what you're talking about.
All right, go.
You the one literally on his IG looking at his pics, and you talking about me.
Bruh, every time he destroys a pair, they're fire.
No, I'm not talking about his IG. I'm talking about Witherspoon's IG.
Okay, first of all, I don't look on his IG. It happened to come up on my timeline. I seen those Adidas, and I was like, bruh, are those one joints? Because they look clean from above. I looked in the comments, Catch was like, fam, are those one Adidas? Somebody was like, them Adidas about to fly now. I've never been influenced like that except by Wale and Stally. All right, but that
look at you, dude. Now you worship him, no?
The boost you wear, LVL level 2s are absolute fire. Now, when I get them in the mail, I put my feet. Most likely, absolute trash, but they're mine now. So that's that.
At you.
Yeah, look at me, fam. I'm out here. I'm a sneaker king, fam. I'm just talking crazy now.
Number 4 wasn't even on your list. Jordan 1 Nigels.
Oh, no.
What is wrong with you?
You're right. It probably should have been, but it would have been like 8, 9, 10.
That's not that far from 4. You tripping?
The only one I was
8 and off the list is 2 completely different things.
The only one that
no, you wildin', fam.
The only
just
one
acknowledge.
reasonably to knock out would have been Jordan 33. That would have been the only one. Everything else on here is legit.
No, you wildin', fam.
So you don't think Jeter 11 is fine
over Nigels?
I probably will say.
You wilding. You didn't put none of this stuff I have on here.
Go
on your
ahead.
list, so
Yeah, because everything you have is a collab.
Number 3. What does that matter? You got new rules for stuff. You and Simple used to always talk about how I got like specific ways I do my list, and you come up with these weird rules.
Not new rules.
Yes, it is.
Every single year we could pick all the collabs and say it was the fire year.
It's not about fire. It's about what you would want. If I was going through and you were like, all this stuff is retail, what order would you buy it in?
Okay.
That's how I look at it.
Okay, so my list, you don't like none of my stuff on my list is legit.
I didn't say none of your stuff.
I'm asking you.
I said 33s. No, Black Cement 3s would not be that high on my list. Not even on my list, let alone that high.
You're crazy.
You put Black Cement 3 over Concord 11. That's an honorable mention.
Bro, I'm not putting a Concord on there. What are you talking about?
So what's the difference between that? So why would you put Jordan 3 on there then?
Let's get this one thing straight. Concord 11s are the most iconic sneaker of all time. Period. Okay? But the Jordan 3 finally came out correct. Finally. After what? 15 years? Finally. That's why it's on my list. Concord 11s, what are you talking about?
No, what are you talking about?
Concord 11s have never come out wrong.
This is the first time Concord 11s are coming out with 45. So
Man, who cares about that? When have you cared about something like that? Don't you dare raise your eyebrows at me like that.
That's what he wore when he came back, is these Concord 11s with 45 on it.
Oh
That's the first one.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
Well, then what? I don't know what you're talking about then with the
Don't
threes.
act like that 45 and all that is that significant.
What you're talking about is the Nike Air on the back. What's the difference between Nike Air and a 45? It's literally the same thing.
Bruh, don't you dare compare the Nike Air and the swoosh to the 45 on a Concord.
What's the
Don't do it.
What's the difference?
Bruh, stop it. Now you've been mad disrespectful. I know you missed a week and you've been a little ill, but you wilding out, fam.
What's the difference?
So you think the 45 of somebody wore a jersey 45 half a season, didn't even make the finals, all right? In that jersey, got put up by Orlando. 45, tiny 45 on the back of a Concord 11 with high padded leather. You think that is just out of the world better than a correct cement?
No, I didn't.
Black three?
Here you go changing things again. What does better have to do with anything? I said, what's the difference? I didn't say anything about better.
First of all,
so what's the difference?
Let's just put it. The Nike swoosh and the Nike on the back of any Jordan model that was around during that era is one of the most desired and sought after things on the back of a Jordan sneaker, period.
Okay.
Jordan 1 on the tongue.
Okay.
All the 5s, 3s, 4s on the back, period.
Okay.
Nobody is in dire need for 45 on the back of a Concord 11.
You're wrong about that.
45 came on the side of double nickel 10s, and I was the only one out there in these streets rocking them hard.
Okay, you're wrong about both of those things because there's a lot of people that want the 45. I've seen it all over social media.
If there is
and there was a lot of people checking for the 45 Chicago's.
Air Randy, all right? Let me tell you something, bro. There shouldn't... Okay, I haven't come across these people, but there better not be a single person out there who are dying to have these Concords because there's a 45 in the back. Die to have the Concord because it's a Concord and it's the most iconic sneaker of all time.
You seriously believe that?
And it looks good. I'm saying there's... Wait, what?
You seriously believe that there's not people out there want it just because there's a 45 on it?
I didn't say that there isn't. I said I better not come across anybody who wants a Concord because there's a 45 in the back.
You're a wacko.
You think that's a legitimate reason to want that?
No, but that doesn't mean it's not happening.
I didn't say it wasn't. I said I better not come across them.
You said I've never met these people before. I don't know if they're out there. Yes, we do know they're out there.
Bruh, that 45 is insignificant on a Concord 11. The Concord 11 shoe itself, if they put a Jumpman in the back instead of a 45, if they put a Jumpman in the back instead of a 23, if they put anything in the back, the shoe is desired and sought after, period. 45 doesn't do anything for that.
And 3s, when they came out with the Jordan logo on the back, still sold out.
You're right. But that's because we thought we would never, ever get the right one.
Man, if you don't stop with these
45s ain't the right one.
You're just making stuff up. It's literally the original one.
All right, fam. All right, go ahead.
Right or wrong doesn't matter. It matters whether it's the original one. Number 3. Number 3. Since your list is trash. Air Max 97 Off-White Menta. I don't know how you didn't put that on your list. You literally were talking about that in your office earlier about Air Max 97 Grays, which is Off-White Grays, which is the Menta ones.
Bruh. Cool, man. That's your list. I respect it. I respect your list. I respect your list, George.
So that's not a top 10 shoe.
It's not in the top 5.
Yeah, you wildin'.
I'm not mad it's on your list. But you're arguing me down off a cement 3.
You wild, bro.
Like, you sound mad crazy, bro.
Because they just came out 5 years ago.
You act like I said tinker. Like, you sound, bruh. A Jordan Cement 3 with Nike in the back, great leather, boxers, everything.
Great leather? What are you? Yeah, something's going on with you. Something is wrong. I had 2 pairs of them.
All right. I didn't say phenomenal.
Number 2. Okay. That's enough out of you. You're the rest of the episode, you should just be silent, all right? Because the listeners are upset with you right now. They don't want to hear your voice till next episode. Number 2, React Element 87 Sail Colorway. Sail Colorway is better.
That is number 2.
Yes, number 2.
Oh my God, I can't.
And number 1,
Number 2.
Yes, number 2.
All right, man.
And number 1,
Better not say Futurecraft.
All right. You put Futurecraft on your list, all right?
I hate Futurecraft.
Yeah, you're right, but you mentioned it earlier, and I have no idea why. Number 1, Union Jordan 1 black colorway is better than the blue colorway, so I have black because it has the gray and white on the top stitched. It's better.
You have React 87s at number 2 for the entire year of 2018.
Yes.
Oh my goodness. You got Reacts in the mail and said, yeah, these suck.
No, I got the green and brown ones.
The color, the shoe, bruh, stop it.
The Sail ones you can wear with literally white socks, and the black ones you can wear literally with black socks. The other color ones, you can't do that. You have to wear like a brown sock or a Volt sock or something to wear the other ones. Yes, that's true.
You can't wear a white sock with the Sail ones.
Yes, you can.
The white sock will be incredibly whiter than the
No, it wouldn't. What are you talking about? I've been looking at pictures of those millions of times to see how it would look if I copped it. How am I going to wear it? Yes, absolutely. You wear it with a low white sock or a long white sock. Period. You don't wear it with pinks and whatever else you were talking about when they first came out. You have to wear it with crazy socks. No, you don't. You wear crazy socks when you wear a suit. Fine, knock yourself out, fam. Not with these shoes. All right. I don't want to see crazy socks. White sock with the Sail, black sock with the black. That's it. That's a list.
Having those at number 2
that's a list,
is crazy, especially after arguing me about having Jordan 3 on the list. I can't.
That's a list, fam.
I can't, bro. That's a fine list.
You got mad that I got put honorable mentions in that of ones that are re-releasing over and over and over again, and you put it 3.
Bruh, that doesn't even count.
You got some weird
rules.
First
of all, having Ultra Boost OG in there, fine. But anyways,
honorable mentions.
Right,
is honorable mentions, fam.
I think my list is great.
Your list is trash, but that's all right. You always think it's great. I mean, and then the listeners prove you wrong. So that's a frequent occurrence.
I might have to post a list and say whose is better then.
It's gonna be in the video.
I mean,
oh, you mean tonight?
I mean, I ain't got time tonight. I'm not feeling good. I'm feeling awful right now.
You're gonna lose.
Okay, that's fine. I know who I am as a person.
That might be the weirdest thing you ever said on this show, and you said a lot of weird stuff.
And also for the record, like I said, Harbaugh from Michigan needs to be fired.
No, not fired. He just has to change his. He just can't.
He needs to be fired.
No.
He needs to be gone out of here. And his brother out of Baltimore.
He's 10-2. You don't fire guys 10-2 over and over every year. 10-2. 10-2.
No. See, this is the thing. And you're a college football and you're a sports expert. You're into all that. I'm into it, not as much as you, but I'm definitely into sports as well. When it comes to college football, college basketball, stuff like that, rivalries and stuff matter. If you are 0-8, 0-7 against Ohio, you gotta go now.
He's 0-4. He's only been there 4 years.
Whatever. You gotta go now. All right. You gotta go.
Who are you gonna hire?
What do you mean? You
can't fire someone unless you know exactly who you're hiring that's gonna be better.
Bro,
they literally had Rich Rodriguez and that other butthole, whatever he was. I don't even remember his name was after Rich Rodriguez. Probably 2 of the worst hires in college football history. Then they finally got it right with Harbaugh, and Harbaugh has to change his system to.
I gotta change his system. That's why they hired him, for his system.
No, that's not why they hired him. They hired him because number 1, he knows how to recruit. He's played at Michigan. Okay, I know my family's from Michigan. Michigan man is a thing. Like, that's literally a statement in Ann Arbor. It matters to people who are boosters or whatever you want to call it, that the person is an alum.
Cool.
He played there. He's a disciplinarian. He developed Andrew Luck. It has nothing to do with his system. He knows how to recruit. That's why they hired him.
Cool. I know that. What are you talking about?
You just said they hired him for a system. No, they didn't.
Okay.
That's not where they hired him.
Okay. You're telling a head coach to change their system. Now, yes.
Yes, he just needs to hire an offensive coordinator who has an offense like Ohio State. This is 2018. Playing run the fullback up the middle doesn't work in 2018. That's why they lose to Ohio State every year. That's the only team they can't beat because Ohio State has athletes and plays spread. Look at Alabama. Even Alabama uses spread now. It's 2018. Change the system. They don't need to change the coach. Why? Who are you going to get that's better?
Because basically
unless you can replace him with something better?
Basically what you're calling him now is like an advanced mascot. Like he's
you're not.
He's just a face. That's it.
No, the head coach is a CEO. The head coach should never be someone who's coordinating one side of the ball. That's the worst. You think Nick Saban coordinates either side of Alabama? No.
Nick Saban is an excellent manager. All right.
That's the whole point of a coach.
Okay. Harbaugh isn't.
That's not true. He's been to Super Bowls and won. Do you know what Stanford's records were before he went there?
You're right. I didn't say he was a bad coach. But when you're at Michigan, you better at some point beat Ohio State.
Okay.
Period.
Yes, he needs to change his system.
I don't care. But they haven't been to the playoffs one time yet since he's been there. Like, at all. He's not going to.
He's been there 4 years.
And not going to get there again this year.
He's been there 4 years.
All right, man.
You act like he's been there 20 years or something.
Right, cool. At what point? When do you feel suitable to fire somebody after not making the college playoffs after a certain amount of time?
You act like they made it 5 years in a row before he got there.
You're right, but
I don't even know if they ever played for the BCS championship when the BCS was a thing.
Okay, you're right, but just because you didn't go in the past, don't mean you got to still continue not to go. That doesn't make that doesn't make it okay.
Exactly.
It doesn't make it like, well, we're losing now, but we didn't win before.
He's 10-1, lost a game, so he's not going to go. Who are you going to get who's better? You can't fire people arbitrarily if you don't have a plan for replacement. That's the biggest problem with all these schools firing people. USC should fire their coach because he's awful. Jim Harbaugh is not awful. He's one of the probably 5 best coaches in the entire country. The problem is, in 2018, you can't run Stanford's offense where you run the fullback up the middle for 3 yards. I'm sorry. You can't do it. Get an offensive coordinator who's going to spread the ball like Ohio State, like Alabama, like Clemson.
Hire a nice young coach.
Hire an offensive coordinator.
Young.
Jim Harbaugh is a quarterback guru. He's not an offensive guru in college in 2018.
All right, look, they lose to Michigan next year. I mean Ohio State next year. You gotta go.
Is he going to be 10-2 again?
Doesn't matter.
It matters.
Okay.
Who are you going to hire who's better? I'm just saying, answer the question.
Being a winning loser is you're a loser.
I don't even know what that means.
You're a loser if you're one of these powerhouse schools that gets top recruiting and stuff. You're a loser if you're not competing for the national championship. No. Like that's just how it goes. Yes, your record might be
going 10-1 into your last game is competing for the national championship. They were number 3 or 4.
Okay,
only 4 teams go.
They're not anymore. All right.
Okay,
they should beat Ohio State.
It's one game. Right. No, they shouldn't have because it's in Ohio State, and Ohio State scored 62 points.
They shouldn't have beat Ohio State.
Now, in this 4-year period, should they have beat Ohio State? Yes, they should have. They should have beat Ohio State 2 years ago when it came down to that 4th down, and the refs potentially gave him the spot ahead of where he was. And they definitely should have beat Ohio State last year because it was a home game. But in Ohio State, no. That's not a win people should expect.
I didn't expect it, but they could have fought a little better. I'll put it that way.
It was embarrassing. It's one game.
All right, man. One game in college football is
again
equivalent to the
you come up with someone who's going to be a better coach, and you tell me, and then it'll make sense
that's the problem with a lot of stuff too. Like
no, it's not. The problem is people want to fire everybody, but they don't have an answer for replacement.
Hire the UCF coach.
What are you even doing over there?
Put my pen away, fam.
Obviously not.
Podcast is over, fam.
Hire the UCF coach.
Anything else?
Yes, they tried to do that with Rich Rod. It worked out really well for him.
Rich Rodriguez is, I don't even know if he actually coaches. He's just as clueless looking as Garrett on the Cowboys. They both just be like the. That's literally their go-to. Next week, you're gonna be here, right? Are you gonna be here?
Hold on a second. This is a quiz, real quick. I'm gonna read this headline to you, and you tell me where you think this happened. 2 men, one disguised in a bull costume.
Florida.
You can't even get past the first line, and you know exactly where it's from. That's the thing.
All you gotta do is say 2 men. Florida.
One disguised in a bull costume allegedly tried to burn down ex-boyfriend's house with spaghetti sauce. You didn't even let me get through that, and you knew it was Florida, huh?
I know a lot of people that live in Florida, so I'm not going to talk bad about Florida as a population as a whole. But there is definitely something with... I mean, we got to talk to Kyrie about this, but it's something with the earth and where Florida hangs off and, like, the equator. It's something off in Florida, all right? How do you try to burn down a house with spaghetti sauce? Huh? He must have been... That spaghetti sauce must have been at soul-swapping boiling point, man. It must have been that boiling... They must have boiled that spaghetti sauce to it. Anyways, all right. Next week. You're going to be here next week, right? Bro, we have to.
Why you keep asking me this?
Because you also pop up, damn, work is out of control.
Okay, one time I was sick.
Okay.
And the other time I had a work meeting.
No, I'm telling you this because we can't cancel it next week. That's the thing.
We can do whatever we want. No?
Oh, no, we can't.
It's not episode 200. Okay. You didn't even say what episode it was.
I did, 134. Appreciate everybody who listens. Subscribe, iTunes, Spotify, all podcast platforms, all you visual people.
Florida.
All you visual people, subscribe on YouTube. Follow us on Instagram. Follow us on Twitter. We're pretty cool guys. We're nice guys, and we like sneakers, and we're very smart, and we have our own opinions and views.
I don't even know what does that mean? Where are you going with this?
Sneaker Awards, December 4th. I can't wait. Actually, I can't wait, but I can't wait because there's a lot of wax sneakers out there. So it's going to be really weird. And the listeners vote on our website just like always. So shout out to us. I have no idea where I'm going. You ready to go home? Let's go home.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Pow! Pow, 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 pow. How you follow the cat? 1998?